Hello, welcome to AnyThink News. How are you tonight, Jennifer?
I'm doing good, thank you.
So you're related to one of YouTube's biggest stars. How does that feel?
I, you know, I don't know. It feels normal because she's my sister. It doesn't feel that weird, but I'm very proud of her, obviously.
What does it feel? What did it feel like growing up with Lindsay?
We hated each other for a lot of our, our time growing up. We fought like cats and dogs, but we're very close now. We just didn't get along very well when we were kids. Um, so she would be singing at the top of her lungs, and I'd be like, "Stop, stop! It's so ugly, stop!" She didn't care. she she loved attention. I was very shy. We were very different. Um, but as we grew older, we grew closer. So it was. I always loved her. I was very proud of her, even though we fought. Kind of a sibling rivalry thing, I suppose.
Who would you say influenced her to become a musician?
Um, I think she enjoyed performing. She loved. My parents used to take us to free concerts at the park and things like that. And the violinist in the orchestra, she noticed that they always got the cool parts and that the concertmaster got special attention. So she was drawn to that instrument because she thought it was so cool. And about six, I think she was 5 or 6 when she started lessons. We didn't have any money, but my parents were able to pull it off. Got her some lessons, and it kind of went from there. She loved the instrument. Of course, my parents had to force her to practice when she was a little kid, but as she found her kind of groove into the pop culture of the instrument, when she joined a rock band later in high school and she started performing more of her own music, that's when it started taking off, and she thought, oh, I could really do this for a living. Because she really wasn't that into the classical that much. She did it because she wanted to become a good musician and because my parents forced her to practice and let her quit. But she really blossomed once she started writing her own stuff.
What is it Lindsay's working on at the moment?
What is she working on? I believe she's just around. She's working on night vision right now. She's on tour, pretty busy with that. Doing a lot of publicity things, interviews. I think next year she was thinking about doing a Christmas album, possibly touring Latin America, maybe Australia again. I'm not really sure what their plans are for sure. We're not allowed to say until it's final, but she's talked about those things.
Hopefully she comes back to Scotland. I missed it the last time she was here.
So that's where our roots come from. There's a lot of Scottish in our blood.
Where could we see Lindsay in the future, do you think?
All over the place. I mean, the girl wants to take over the world. Seriously, she loves performing. So, anywhere, everywhere, the bigger the better. She just loves the energy. She loves the people. She really loves her fans. I mean, I don't know a whole lot of celebrities personally, but I don't know of any other person, that possibly love their fans more than Lindsay does. She really just knows that she couldn't be where she is without them, and she's very grateful for their support. So she wants to visit them all.
From the beginning, when she started playing the instrument, could you see her being here where she is today?
Could I see it? Yeah. Did I think it would happen? I didn't doubt it, but I didn't really see it, no. I think she made this all, really.
Was she supported from the beginning by everyone?
Was she supported?
Yeah.
Yeah, our parents are very supportive. Whatever we wanted to do, they'd help us get there, even if it sounded crazy. They would help us to achieve pretty much whatever we wanted out of life. And, as long as it was a positive thing, they were right there. And I think they worried about her sometimes, that they thought, is this really going to work out? But for them, I mean, they were always there to support her and believed in her, that she could do it. I don't think they anticipated how big it would get. But my mom is the first person Lindsay calls if she's having a bad day. she's, my mom and dad are amazing. They're always there when we need them.
What does being
And her friends, she has awesome friends too. I'm sorry?
What does being Lindsey's assistant, what does that involve?
I answer emails. I help manage all the official pages on Facebook. The fans message me with questions. I manage her sheet music store. I create all the sheet music. I manage the tracks that are created in the piano backtracks. I take care of all the photo passes for the concerts, make sure that that's all lined up. They go through me first. I'm kind of the filter. If emails get to me, I'll send them to, the booking manager or the management or licensing or, whatever comes through me. If it doesn't apply to me personally, then I send them elsewhere. So a lot of social media, just, keeping everything organized. I often will take YouTube videos down that shouldn't be up. I remove pornography from Lindsey's Facebook and other places that it pops up. Things like that.
Do you yourself play any instruments?
I do. I play trumpet in an orchestra. It's a millennial choral organization. They're very good. They're not paid, but I do it because I love it so much. I get gigs Christmas time, Easter time, things like that. But I mostly work for Lindsey, and I'm a mother of 2, and I'm training to be a firefighter right now. So the trumpet, I love it, and I do it. It was never something I wanted to do full time. I don't love to play in front of people like Lindsey does. I'm perfectly happy to sit in the back of the orchestra where no one can see me, and I can blast my little heart out, but I don't like being center stage like she does. That's fine.
If Lindsey's not playing, what would she be doing in her spare time?
If Lindsey was not playing violin?
Yes.
Probably sewing, making costumes, scrapbooking, playing games with family, taking a nap now and then, making videos. But she always manages to stay busy, no matter what she's doing. She did the therapeutic recreation stuff a lot, so she worked with a lot of troubled teens. She loves to public speak, does a lot of that. She really enjoys that. I think she mentioned to me once that when she isn't performing as much anymore, she would like to get into public speaking, motivational speaking.
I see in some of her videos, there's a lot of game references. Does she do a lot of cosplaying, like at San Diego Comic-Con, for example?
She doesn't. She enjoys the music, and she loves the memories that, things like Zelda and Mario bring back, because, those are childhood games we used to play. She plays it on the bus sometimes. It's after the concert. She'll, sit with the guys, and I'll play a Wii game on the bus. But she doesn't really have time. She's just too swamped with other things to do a lot of gaming anymore, but she does enjoy it. The dancing games, Mario games, those are her favorites. The simple, childish ones.
What was her first time on stage like?
Her first what?
Her first time on stage.
Oh, what was her first time on stage like? I was there. It was really electric. It was exciting because she never had it was sold out for one thing. It was at Webster Hall, which is one of their smaller rooms, but a lot of energy. It was really exciting because it was the first time that she actually felt like, wow, I'm actually doing this, and people actually buy tickets to my show, and they seem to be enjoying it, and it was awesome. So, and it just everything snowballed from there. They wanted her back. Webster Hall booked her, and the next time she came at their biggest hall, because they knew they could sell it out. And I think they got really close to selling that one out, even when she wasn't, as big as she is now.
Has she ever done any national competitions or anything?
No, she got that German award. What is that? So if that counts, the equivalent of a Grammy in Germany. Echo Award.
All right.
So if that, that's a pretty big deal in Germany. But I don't know that she's entered a lot of competitions per se.
Do you have an idea when she could be back touring the UK?
I don't. I mean, Could be a year, could be 2 years. Just kind of depends on the demand and how things go, whether she writes another album, how she's doing emotionally, if she needs a break. They don't go too far out, you know. I mean, she's always busy and they plan things, but I don't think any tours are set in stone yet, so I can't really say.
Which
And I'm sure she'll be back and forth for publicity things or, you know, special events, possibly, depending on what it is. Festivals.
Is she get any more collaboration videos coming up for her YouTube channel?
Not that I'm aware of, not right now. She was going to do the Roundtable Rival with the guy who played it, one of the guys who played in Twilight. They were trying to get him to be part of the, you know, be the guitarist, and it just logistically didn't work out. They needed him for 2 days, and he could only be there for 1. The guy who's married to Alice, what's his name? Jasper. He was going to do that video with her, but it just didn't work out. Other than that, I'm not aware of any other collaborations that are happening at the moment.
How long does an average music video take?
Depends on the video. I think Roundtable Rival they filmed in 2 days, but obviously a lot of preparation went in before that. Used to be that she would do everything herself, and it would take quite a bit longer. She still edits a lot of her videos, most of it. She pretty much is the control, the manager behind it all. She, you know, gives the final okay. She always likes it to be perfect, so she'll tell them exactly what she wants, and if it's not exactly what she wants, she'll make them change it. That answer the question?
Yeah. Has Lindsey signed up to any record labels?
Yes. I can't remember which one it's called. Pretty new that she just signed with the record label. I have to look that up. Let's see.
How many albums do you reckon she'll have within, by, say, the next 3 years?
I think she'll come out with at least one more.
At least one more?
At least 1 or 2. Yeah, but between touring and everything, it's hard to... She'd have to take quite a bit of time off to get another album going. And she really likes the touring, so until that settles down, I don't know that she'll jump into another album right away.
So would this be a digital release, like on iTunes?
What did you say?
Would this be released on iTunes?
Has she released her stuff on iTunes?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I know it's in the United States, Mexico. I know they just released in France. But she's signed with Universal pretty much everywhere except the U.S. and Canada, looks like. But she has a lot of control because she did so well without one that they had to offer her a pretty good deal for her to be interested. But they're doing a pretty good job of distributing her music now and all of that stuff. But it's pretty much up to them where they release the iTunes, which countries get them. You know, it's a lot of work, a lot of logistical things that have to happen before they can be released. So.
Which song is her most popular?
Crystallize, definitely. Shatter Me's up there now, but Crystallize has always been right up there at the top. That's when she started taking off, is when that video came out. She was in Africa at the time. I was her only employee, me and the website designer, and her website was crashing because everyone was going to Lindsey Stirling, her website, and I was like, help! And she was out of town, and everything was falling apart. But it was great because obviously people were excited about her music, but the website was so bad that it totally crashed when she got popular, when she released that song. And that's where it all started, really, when she got her biggest fan base, was that song, Crystallize.
Okay. Will we keep seeing Lindsey appearing on YouTube, or will it be other mediums we'll see her on?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, she loves YouTube. That's where she got her start. Really great for social media sharing. It's just easy. And I know she loves the idea of her videos possibly being on TV and things like that. But yeah, she'll definitely keep pushing YouTube.
Yeah, right. Thanks for coming on. It was a pleasure
Mhm.
speaking with you tonight.
You too. Thank you.
We'll try and get another interview again soon when we've got more questions for you.
All right.
So us.
All right.
Right, we'll see you later.
All right. Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.